Good morning, math class. Monday morning. We are doing investigation 10. Okay, let me tell you why we're doing investigation 10. We did investigation 9 on Friday, and today we're doing 10 because the other math class is 2 lessons behind. So by you guys doing the investigation on Friday and Monday, come tomorrow, Tuesday, everybody will be on the same lesson, which makes it easier for me. So they will not be doing the lessons, investigations. But this will be just a quick review for you guys. We're only doing 1 through 7. That's it, okay? And you will not have to do investigation 9 or 10 on any homework or any test, okay? They will be skipped. So do not worry. We're going to make this quick and easy. Okay. So everybody, you should go to your investigation 10, page 541. Okay, so everybody get out your investigation. Okay, everybody should be there. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this first little graph we have. Okay. So you have a spinner that has A, B, or C on it. Okay, so that's what we've done here. And we're also drawing a marble, green or white. So if I spin this spinner and it stops on A, I can either pick a green marble or white. Those are my only 2 options. You do not need to write this down, we're just watching. So this is A, G, okay? A dash G, A point Z means landed on spinner A, green. So this would be A, white. If it landed on B, you only have 2 options, green and white. And if it landed on C, when you pick a marble, you only have green or white option. So if I spun the wheel and picked a marble, I could have AG, AW, BG, BW, CG, oh, I should probably write my G's the same, sorry, and CW. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 options. Okay, that's the first part. Okay, so there's that. Now turn the page. Everybody turn the page. Okay, we are looking at this graph. This spinner, ABC, and you got the 4 green and the 2 white marbles. Okay, so this is the information we're going to go off of to do 1 through 6. Okay. So now it's time to write stuff down. We're going to be writing this down. We're going to have an AG, AW, BG, BW, CG, CW. Okay, it's on the graph on page 543. Okay, so the first one is A green, A white, B green, B white, C green, C white. Okay, those are our options. Okay, now going back to look at the graph. What fraction is A? Yeah, 1/2. What about B and C? What fractions are those? 1/4. Okay, so whenever I use an A, I'm going to use 1/2 of a fraction. Whenever it's a B or a C, it's going to be 1/4. Okay, it's okay. Stay with me. Okay. The second part is the marbles. I've got a few whiteboards. Okay, the marbles, there's 6 marbles. 4 6s green. What does that reduce to? 2/3. Okay. The next, how many whites are 2/6? That equals 1/3. Okay. So, I'm going to write on this also. So A equals 1/2, and B and C equals 1/4. Okay, these are all, well, we're not going to use these because we reduced. These are the fractions we're going to use to solve the problem. Okay, let's go back to AG. What did I say was A fraction? What's the fraction for A? Looking at the spinner, it's 1/2, right? So we have 1/2. And what is the fraction for green? Green is 2/3. Okay, so this is what we're going to do each problem. We're going to do A is 1/2, G is 2/3. Now let's multiply that. We get 2/6, which equals 1/9. Thanks for catching that. 1/3. Okay, so what we're saying is if we spun the spinner and picked a marble, out of every 3 times, one of those times we will get an A green. 1/3. 1/3 of the times we will spin an A and pick out a green. Okay, this is number 1. Okay, we've just done number 1. Number 2, what are we doing for A? 1/2, right? A is 1/2. What's W? Do you remember what W is? It's 1/3, right? So 1/2 times 1/3 equals 1/6. So number 2, if we were to spin and draw a marble, for it to be A white would be 1 out of every 6. Okay, let's do these. What are my B's and C's? What fractions are my B's and C's? Do you remember? Looking in the book and looking at this, they're 1/4. So 3 is 1/4. Okay, so I'm just going to put these in right now because I know my 2 A's are 1/2. My 2 B's and my 2 C's are all 1/4. And now we just need to put in this fraction. And it's either going to be greens are 2/3, whites are 1/3. Okay? For A's, it's 1/2. For B's and C's, it's times 1/4. If we're dealing with a green, we're going to multiply by 2/3. If we're dealing with a white marble, we're going to multiply by 1/3. All right. So now here we are. We have A, we did that, B times green. B is 1/4. Green, we can look up here to see what green is, right? Green is 2/3. So that equals 2 over 12, which equals 1/6. Let's do the last 3 of this. Okay, B is 1/4. W is 1/3. This equals 1/12. So they're saying every 12 times you spin and choose a marble, you're going to get a B white. Okay, let's do the last 2. We know C is 1/4. Green, what was green? Green was 2/3. Okay, so that gives me 2/12, which equals 1/6. The last one. C is 1/4. White is 1/3 equals 1/12. Okay, so looking at your graph and looking at this, what combination will you get the most? You're going to get the most of A and green. A and green. That's 1/3. Which ones are we going to get the least of? There's two that are equal. Which ones are the least likely to be spun and drawn to marble? Okay, it's going to be B, white, and C, white. BW, CW. Okay, and look at on your graph. BW is 1/12, CW is 1/12. Okay, alrighty, we're done with the first part. If you're still a little confused, it's okay, because one, you're not going to have to do it on the test or the homework, and two, next year, you're going to go over this a lot next year. Okay, we're going to do one last problem, and that's number 7. And all we're going to do is draw the tree. You see this tree? For spinner, ABC, marbles, right? Okay, we're going to do that one more time. And we are going to use Okay, so we're doing the same thing with the marbles. Okay, we've got, where's my eraser? Okay, all right, we are just drawing the tree. Can't find my eraser. Okay, we're just doing the tree. So if we draw 2 marbles, the options are we draw a green or we draw a white, right? So if we draw a green the first time, the second time we can either draw another green or we can draw a white. Okay, if we go in the bag and draw a white the first time, the second marble we grab will either be a green or a white. Okay, so we could get a GG, GW, WG, white, green, or WW. Okay? This is number 7. I'm just showing you an example. Okay. That's our investigation. That's all you're doing today. So what do you need to do? Take a picture of this. Remember, you can pause, you can rewind, and you're doing a picture of this. Hopefully it's a little bit more neat, but if not, that's okay. Taking your picture, you're sending it in. You're getting points for this. As I mentioned, if you're confused, I'm sorry. You're not going to have to do it on homework or test. So anytime you see homework or test, it said investigation 9 or investigation 10, you get a skip. Okay? You're going to get points for that, for not doing it. Okay? And like I say, next year, when we're back in school, we will go over this a lot better. Okay? So, awesome, you guys. Good job. Some of you need to get in homework. Georgia, if anybody knows Georgia or talks to her, you talk to Georgia. Jessica, if you need help loading up your homework, email me, okay? Everybody else, I hope you had a great weekend. Easy, no homework, except for taking a picture and submitting it. Okay, miss you guys. Okay, bye-bye.